Hello viewers, how are you? I hope you are well. Today new guest with me. Today we will interview him. Okay, so we welcome them. Hello ma'am,
Hi,
how are you?
I'm good. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Ma'am, please introduce yourself.
Okay, I am Lisa Marie Cook, and I am currently retired. Currently, I am retired, and I used to be a special education teacher and an office manager. And now my efforts are focused on opening an animal rescue farm and a summer camp for kids here on our farm. So I live in Hayward, Wisconsin. Beautiful, beautiful country. I enjoy many things. I like to kayak. I like to fish. I like to go four wheeling and get dirty and muddy. And I'm also a network marketer. And that kind of is my vehicle for fulfilling the farm and the kids. So that's my vehicle to succeed in my ultimate goal. And I've
Oh, thank you
also,
so much.
sure, I've been married
Yeah,
for 43 years. So
yeah.
that's a huge accomplishment right there. So I had to add that. Okay,
Yes, thank you very much. I really like your introduction.
thank you.
Okay, so what is your study?
I'm sorry, what?
What is your study?
What is my study?
Yes.
My study. I don't really study anymore. Network marketing, I learned how to do that. I'm not studying anything other than, you know what? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I am studying to be the best version that I can be. I study personal development. I try to be the best person that I can be.
Yes, thank you very much. Okay,
Mhm.
so background, our experience. Um, Wait a minute. What inspired you to become a special education teacher?
Um, I don't know. I always wanted to be a teacher, always, since I was a little girl. But I wanted to be a special, or I wanted to be a physical education teacher,
Yeah.
teach by ed. And I wanted to fall back on math. I wanted to be a math teacher also. And the opportunity for the special education teacher just kind of happened. I wasn't planning to go into special ed, but once I was there, I felt like it was me. That is what I was meant to do. And I don't know if it was because I had a deaf sister. My sister was deaf.
Yeah.
She couldn't hear anything, and when we were all little, she would always get teased by the other kids. They'd pick on her and call her retarded. Well, kids don't know any better. So I think that I was always fighting her battles for her. You know what I mean? And I just felt the empathy and the compassion for kids that struggle.
Yeah.
They struggle in a certain area. They're just not quite where they should be. So my heart went out to them and I loved working with them. So,
Yeah. Thank you so much for your answer. So
mhm.
my next question for you: can you share a memorable experience from your time as a teacher or office manager?
um, Memorable. I guess, yeah, I've had many memorable events. I mean, I get constantly hugged when I was teaching. The kids, they just look up to teachers, and they are so innocent. And I absolutely love doing what I did, you know. And what was really cool is like if I be after work, at the store getting groceries or whatever, and I'd hear Mrs. Cook through the whole store, Mrs. Cook, Mrs. Cook, and the kids would just come running to me if they saw me. So that was pretty cool. That made me feel special. So.
Yeah, thank you so much for your answer. How
Mhm.
did your previous roles as a teacher and office manager prepare you for your current initiatives?
Um, well, being a teacher, you have to be a multitasker. You need to have many hats with these kids. I mean, you have to be their mom, their dad, their nurse, their confidant, their best friend, their grandparent, all these things, and they look up to you for stuff like that. So that helped me understand people in general better. And it also taught me not to be so judgmental of other people. It helped me a lot with that. And, problem solving, managing, many things on your plate. So leadership, all of these things. Yeah. Oops, you muted yourself, hon.
Oh, sorry. I'm
That's
so
okay.
sorry.
That's okay. It's
Okay.
usually me that does that. Okay.
Okay. So retirement and new ventures. What motivated you to start at an animal rescue and summer camp after retiring?
Okay. First of all, it's not open yet. It's still in the process. I wanted to make that clear.
Okay.
It's my hopes, it's my dreams. That's what I want to do. But after retiring, being out in the work world and working for other people is eye opening, especially when you retire. And I finally realized that I didn't have to work for somebody else my entire life. We can do and be anything that we want to be. And that is when I realized that it really isn't about me.
Yeah.
Whatever it is that I want, it's not about me. It's what you can do, what you can be to serve others and be that humanitarian or that, it's not about us. It's about serving others. So that
Yeah.
is what motivated that idea. And we have 40 acres of beautiful land. We don't farm. We may start the farm soon in the future, but that's a lot of land that a lot of animals can be taken care of, and kids too. So it's perfect.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much for your answer. Could
Mhm.
you tell us more about the vision behind your animal rescue project on your farm?
It's not etched in stone because I wanted an animal rescue. And the more I think about it, I don't know if I'm capable of doing everything that I want to do. I am getting older and I don't want to work so hard anymore, So,
Yeah.
the plans for the animal rescue are still there, but if it turns into something else, having to do with animals and kids, then I'm all ears. I want to know what that is because I think it will be pretty difficult to take in animals that have been abused and beaten or whatever, or just neglected, and they're malnutritioned and all these things, and they've been just beat on. I don't think my heart could handle that. So,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? So I thought, what would be really cool? What about a petting zoo? A petting zoo. Then all my animals are healthy and, you know what I mean? I think that would be super fun. So I
Yeah.
just got to play it out and see where it goes. And I will lead with my heart. So.
Yeah, thanks so much for your answer. My next question for you: how do you plan to integrate the animal rescue with the summer camp for children?
I think kids and animals, they go together, they go
Yeah,
together. It's just pure innocence on all parts. I think it would be very beneficial for the animals to recover, having kids with that pure innocence, loving them, helping take care of them. I want the kids will help take care of the farm too.
yeah,
So
thank you so
that's
much.
going to teach them a lot of things, and the kids, I want to instill in them um mindset
Yeah,
before they're old enough to be damaged. You know what I mean? They're still innocent kids. I want ages 7 to 12. This is before they start, making their own errors, or it's really difficult for kids that struggle, because especially if they are in a similar environment, their home, we don't know what their home is like or how they get treated and this and that. That is all they know. That is
yeah,
all they know. I want to open them up to the world. I want them to see all the beauty in the world. I want them to think that they are miracles. I want them to know that they are a miracle and they were put here for a reason, you know.
yeah.
That
Thank
would
you.
fill my cup. That would fill my cup.
Yeah, thank you so much for your answer. So
Mhm.
my next question for you: challenges and reward. What challenges have you faced while setting up the animal rescue and summer camp?
Well, I've got it costs a lot of money to get started. I need about $4,000 to um, to get all the licensing, to get the 501(c)(3), which is a nonprofit, and my federal tax ID number, and all these things. And to have it done right, I need a lawyer involved. So, I need funds for that. I can't take it out of my pocket, but I will do whatever I can to raise the money for that. So I just recently got my YouTube channel monetized just this year. And so I'm working towards that. Those funds, although they are very small, every little bit is going to help. It's going to help build that. So it's taking more time than I hoped it would, but all good things will happen when it's ready. So I trust in God.
Yeah, thank you so much for your answer. So,
Mhm.
please tell me what is your YouTube channel name?
My YouTube channel is Buddy's Place, which is Budeez Place, Place. Um, I just started that channel. My regular channel where I got monetized is Lisa Marie's My Journey. So, and I will
Yeah,
leave those links for you if you'd like. I would love if your guests could follow me. That would be awesome.
yeah, thank you so much for your answer.
Hmm.
What has been the most fulfilling and awarding moment in this journey so far?
I think my personal growth. I've been working on myself for a while now, and I have become a different person, a person that I really, really like, and I'm fun. Yeah, my personal development means a lot to me. So I do concentrate on that every day.
Yeah, thanks so much for your answer. So my
Mhm.
next question for you: future plans. What are your long-term goals for the animal rescue and summer camp?
Well, the summer camp and the rescue farm. And as I said before, if that turns into, a little bit different, like a petting zoo or whatever, then so be it. I look forward to it. but long term, I would hope to 3 to 5 years from now, I would like to have the farm up and running and manageable and have volunteers here and have it taken care of. So I don't have to do all the work myself. I can just manage it. And I would love for my husband and I to start traveling a little bit and enjoy the world.
Yeah, thanks so much for your answer. Are you
Mhm.
married?
I am 43 years
Yeah,
next
thank you
month.
very much. Yeah,
Mhm.
thanks so much for your answer.
Mhm.
How do you plan to sustain this project in the coming year?
This year,
Coming, yeah, yeah.
I'm s- I'm sorry, I didn't quite understand that. So
Okay,
sorry.
uh, okay. What do you plan to sustain this project in the coming year?
In this coming year, hopefully have the licensing in place. Um, there was talks of maybe partnering with somebody that wanted to open a group home, and they would have kids here anyway. That would fit right in with everything that I want to do. But really, just to have animals here and have the rescue farm open, that would be amazing. Yeah.
Uh, yeah, thank you so much for your answer. So, what
Mhm.
advice would you give to others who are considering starting similar projects after retirement?
I just, you know what? Follow your heart and do what makes you happy. We're, we are here to serve others, but we are here to make ourselves be happy in that process. Find something that you truly, truly love to do.
Yeah,
Something that you could easily spend 7, 8, 10 hours doing, and the time just passes by. You don't even think to look at the clock. You know what I mean? If you can find something like that you can't wait to get out of bed for, that's where you belong. Follow your heart, follow your desires, and just know that you can do it. You can do anything.
yeah, thanks so much for your answer.
Gotta believe in yourself.
Yeah, so personal reflections. How has this transition from your career to retirement and then to new ventures changed your personally? Personally,
Um, I'll tell you, it's been quite a transition. It was difficult for me at first. It was difficult for my husband too. My husband is older, so he retired before I did. We both retired at 59. So that was an accomplishment right there. Um, but it's been very difficult for us to just kind of settle in with things because for so many years we traveled. We were only home on the weekends. So all the projects that homeowners do never got done, or it would get half done and then we'd have to hit the road. It just never had any finished products. So now I'm seeing all these things being finished, and it's exciting, and it just makes me feel young and vibrant again. It gets me excited. But we both had a hard time. It was almost like we couldn't sit down. We had to keep working, but we were used to that our whole lives. We
yeah,
both were very hard workers. So sitting back and just chilling was very difficult, but I think we're falling into it now. We're doing good. So, yeah.
yeah.
It's fun.
Thank
You know what? It doesn't seem like work now. It's fun to work on your home. It's fun to see all these accomplishments being done, you know? So
yeah,
I love it.
thank you so much for your answer. What do
Hmm.
you hope the children and animals will gain from your effect?
Say that last part again.
Okay. What do you hope the children and animals will gain from your efforts?
Ugh, I'm so sorry. I'm not seeing that. or I'm not hearing it right. I'm
No,
sorry.
okay, no issue. So, I tell you next question.
Hmm.
Okay, looking back, in there anything you would have done differently in your career on when starting this project?
Yeah, I probably would have quit work a lot earlier when I was a lot younger and I was able to do all these tasks. Not that I can't do it, it just takes me much longer. It does, but I don't know.
Yeah,
And I just love the fact that I have grown so much as a person in just the last 3 years. I didn't know anything about personal development when I was growing up. If somebody would have said that to me, I would have said, "What? I don't know what you're talking about." And that's kind of sad. I want to be able to help young children want to
yeah,
do that for themselves. I want them to be able and just help them with their mindset. Your mind, what you think about, you bring about. Who you are is what you attract. So, yeah,
yeah.
I
Thank
just want to get that message out, especially to children.
yeah. Thanks so much for your answer. So,
Hmm.
what is your age?
Hmm. I'm sorry.
What is your age?
My age, I am 63.
Wow. Thank.
You were supposed to say it like that.
Mm. No, you are so beautiful.
Oh, thank you. That was funny. I love that. Wow, she said, ah, that's funny. Thank you, Aisha. You've been a joy. I appreciate you.
Yeah. Mm. So, you like cooking?
I do. Not so much anymore, but the first 40 years of our marriage, I cooked. I was a homemaker. I clean house. You know what? It's not so important to me anymore. In fact, my husband does a lot of the cooking now, which is really nice. I love that. He doesn't clean house yet, though. I haven't trained him good enough for that. But
Okay. So, where are you from?
Hayward, Wisconsin, in the United States.
Okay. So, thanks so much for your answer.
You're welcome.
So, uh, you may want to say something at the end.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I just want everybody to know, um, to know that you should set your sights on whatever it is that you want to do in life, and don't let anybody sway you. Go after your dreams because you are a miracle.
Thanks so much for your answer.
Hmm.
Okay. Thank you so much for giving us your valuable time.
You bet. Thank you very much. And
Okay.
yeah, and you can just tag me in this. That will be great. And I will send you my YouTube channel. If your
Yes.
audience would like to follow me, I would greatly appreciate that.
Uh,
Okay?
okay.
All right. Thank
So
you.
thank you so much. So viewers, this is my video. This is new guest, so beautiful, so intelligent. Okay, so next video and next host. Okay, so thank you so much.
You bet.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.
Thank you.